guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, I thank you all for pushing play and spending a little bit of time with me today. It is March 4th. Yeah, March 4th. It is the day after elections, and I woke up to, I guess, disappointing news for me. My candidate did not win. So, yeah, there's that. And I have just a question for my viewers. I never come on here and tell anybody who to vote for. I don't want to make my my platform about politics. There's definitely enough of that out there, and definitely people who know more about, you know, things than I do. So I don't never want to get on here and talk about something that I'm not knowledgeable about. I vote for who I vote for, based on my preference, just like everyone does. But I guess my question is why do so many of you guys wait till election day when early voting lasts, I think, what, 2 weeks, I believe? There was so much confusion and chaos, from my understanding, on yesterday here in Dallas. People were being turned away because they were supposedly at the wrong polling place. And I don't know with the gerrymandering map if that had any effect on that, because people were saying that that's where they always had voted. So I guess because of that, the drawing of the new map by our governor, people were at the wrong voting location. So they were having to be sent away, turned away, or sent to new ones. So some people were saying they were having to drive across town to vote. And I know some people probably fought through it and went on and did what they had to do. And then some people probably just gave up, because that's how some people are. I already know that. But I guess my thing is, my question, if you could just answer for me, knowing how important these elections are moving forward, why? I just want to know. I know back in the past, I used to ask people that all the time, because my dad was a stickler for making us get up and go vote during early voting. And that just was instilled in me. I instilled that in my kids. And so I just want somebody to just, in the comments, just tell me, what is the allure or the excitement about waiting until the day instead of doing early voting, when you can go anywhere and vote and get it done? It's not as crowded, the lines are not as long. And so I always just be wondering why people choose to wait. So anyway, I just wanted to rant about that. I just woke up a little disappointed, and then even more so disappointed because of all the confusion, because now they're saying that even though they were supposed to let the polls stay open to 9, something about the courts said now they will just be provisional ballots that were came in after the 7 o'clock deadline. I'm not really for sure how any of that works. It's like I said, it is 5:30 in the morning. As you can see, it's 5:30. Your girl is up. That is my goal now, is to get up at 5 o'clock, wash my face, brush my teeth, do all the things, and get up and start my workout so I can be done hopefully by 6:30 or 6:45, before it's time to get my grandbaby up for school. But I just want to rant about that. It's neither here nor there. I'm starting my water early. Oh, and I was supposed to tell y'all in another video, this is 40 ounces. So I know for a fact I've been drinking at least 1.5, so I'm still trying to get 2 in. But now that I've started my day at 5, let's see if I can get maybe 3 of these in. So that would be 120 ounces. Like I said, having weight loss surgery, VSG, is hard to get water in. So I feel the earlier you start, the better. So I'm going to start early, drinking my water and taking all my supplements and getting them in, and try to make sure that I working on my protein. So anyway, it's time. It's 5:35. Let me get in here and get on this treadmill and get this morning started. Okay, and I'm going to take these. I, for whatever reason, cannot find my other headphones. I'm hoping they're in the car, but I'm just going to have to use these here, which only one works because my grandbaby got a hold to the one for the right ear. So hopefully it will last me at least while I'm on the treadmill. So enough talking. Let's get this party started. All right, y'all, we are done. I forgot to take this off with our 45-minute workout. As you can saw, I tried to this time to see how I felt about killing two birds with one stone by doing some upper body while on the treadmill. That would save me a little bit of time. And then when I get off, I only do, a few other things. So what I'm thinking about doing is Monday will probably just be straight cardio, just kind of warming myself back up for the week. Wednesday, focus on upper body. And then on Friday, lower body after the treadmill. So always 30 minutes. A full 45 minutes to an hour on the treadmill on Monday, and then 30 minutes Wednesdays and Fridays, but I'm going to do upper body Wednesday, lower body on Friday. Just kind of building myself into it, and then eventually Monday will be upper body, Wednesday will be lower body, and then Friday will be combo. So just working my way back up to where I was, because I used to could go an hour. No, I used to could go longer than that, because at one point we were doing a competition and I was trying to get my full 10,000 steps in before I went to work. So anything after that, like at work and after work, would just be a bonus. So I got to work my way back up to getting 10,000 plus steps. And sometimes it does require to go longer than an hour. So I got to work my way back up. The goal right now is just to get consistent. It takes 21 days, they say, to form a habit. So hopefully I can get this habit formed. Get back, get back, get back.
He got to get on my nerve. He started coming up there putting it on me. I'm like, bro, I don't know, this shit don't work. It don't work. You don't have where you can slide and go to what you want to sometimes.
I think just from dropping it or whatever they've been doing, dropping it, mishandling, is just, hanging on by a thread. Hanging on by a thread. Yeah, so I don't, that might not need.
You bought a nice space, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
You bought a camera. That was cameras.
Yeah, it was cameras. Yep.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But I did good. I got on up this morning. I got up at 5. Washed face, brushed my teeth. Went on up there, did my little workout. Started walk, came down and washed the little clothes we did have in there and cleaned both the bathrooms up downstairs. I gotta get my routine down. I gotta have a routine. And so, start my little weekly vlog, because I got the vlog that's going up today, and then so I start the new vlog. I started the new vlog today. So
you think to get all your stuff set up, so when they do send you some.
Yep. So I'm so upset about Jasmine not winning, and it's just. Nope.
Oh,
nope. It was a lot of issues yesterday with the voting. When they did that gerrymandering with the maps. So people who were going, that guy, Talico won. So he's the one going to go up against, I think, Paxton in November. But this is the thing, when they did that gerrymandered map, it changed everybody's, I guess, district and voting location. So a lot of people had to go to their new voting places. And so it was a lot of mess. So they was trying to get the extension, so from 7 to 9, to let people have time to still be able to go vote. So, but my thing is, this is what pisses me off. Why do you wait? I don't understand. You have 2 weeks to vote early.
Yeah.
2 weeks. You had from the 7th to the 17th to vote early. You already know they full of it. You already know it's going to be a bunch of BS, which it ended up being, because it was all on social media about all the problems in Dallas with people trying to vote. People were getting turned away because they were at the wrong location, and you trying to make it. And then, right. And then some people said, the judges were like, okay, we will extend it to 9. But then some people said, no, they striked it down. So anybody that voted after 7 o'clock is going to be considered a provisional ballot, which means it may not even count. So I feel like I'm not saying she still would have won, but I'm saying, had y'all took y'all behinds and voted early, and got it done. I will never understand that. I get something, because I used to ask people, why do y'all wait?
Another thing, I just don't. I don't know. I just don't think they want a woman, and I just don't understand that. You gotta pick the best person.
People were saying like they don't think she would have been able to beat Paxton in November. Why would y'all say that? We are the
more comeback and more savage of everything, because she got an answer for every thing. And
so I don't even know what this means. Hopefully she doesn't leave politics. Hopefully she will continue to be in politics and run for something else. I don't know. But I'm just disappointed that we still, after all of this, did not get our asses out early, show up and get out early and vote, instead of waiting for the last day, knowing it was probably going to be some BS, because they've been talking about it this whole time. You should have went and voted early. Why would you wait? It shouldn't have been a black person at the polls on that Tuesday, because y'all should have already voted just because. And even the ones who ain't black who wanted to vote for her, why weren't you already there and voted already? We already knew they was coming with some BS. I'm just disappointed. I hate that. And then the fact that it happened here in Dallas, I just don't like it. And then, like you said, again, did you not vote? If those who did vote and didn't vote for her, did you not vote for her because she black, or because she a woman, or because of both?
Yeah.
Like, I'm over it, man. I'm so ready for us to hope to be able to get the hell up out of here. I mean, like I said, with this war now, I don't know, and how people may feel about Americans everywhere, I don't know. I hope it doesn't affect us being able to do our plan, because when I say I'm ready to let them have it, I'm ready to let them have it, because I'm tired of it. Nothing's fair. Nothing's done right. You're cheating. Or it makes it look like you cheating. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm so tired of it.
No, you keep moving the finish line.
Yep. And my people, y'all just won't. I don't know. Because I saw all y'all up there complaining about where you supposed to vote. Why didn't you go early? You had plenty of time to go vote early. You had 2 weeks. You could have just got that over with. Why? But I know I've asked people in the past, they say, I just like it. It's just the thrill of going on that day. What's the thrill about going on a last day and being in a long ass line? What thrill is that? getting down trying to scrub that shower. Oh my God. I mean, I used it, but it's, you know, the way it's shaped to get down like around the bottom part. Yeah. It did okay, but I still end up having to get the brush out. So, you know, I just say, oh well, you know, it is what it is, baby. Oh, we back, God, me. Alright guys, we're back to the house. I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I picked up to do my meal prep. Probably saw some of it in the store, but yeah. So I said I'm going to start back making some breakfast muffins for me and Babe. So I got some egg whites. So I'm going to do some with the yolk and some, I'm going to add some egg whites. So I won't do too many eggs because of the cholesterol. I'm already on cholesterol medicine. So I'm going to add egg whites. And then I'll do like some bacon, some sausage. Picked up some more sour cream. And then I have been going to Dutch Brothers lately. So they have their creamer. So I'm going to try, this is the vanilla caramel creamer. And it only has 40 calories per tablespoon. And then if you care, it has 5 milligrams of sodium and 6 grams of carbs. So I think that'll be good. And I don't drink coffee every morning, but I just want to try it. Let's see. Of course, picked up my spinach for my muffins. Picked up some more taco seasoning. Like I said, sometimes that's just a quick meal, but it's also for one of the recipes I'm going to be meal prepping. Picked up some tomato paste, some fire roasted diced tomatoes for the recipe. I did 2 cans. And again, you know, the ground meat is froze, so I had to go ahead and get another thing of ground meat. And then I'm being lazy, so I got this because I didn't want to do all that chopping. And I just picked up some grapes and some watermelon. Grapes and watermelon for me and little man. Picked up the rice cauliflower. So instead of your rice, when they do cauliflower. Picked up the chopped broccoli that I'm going to need for one of the recipes. Some more shredded cheese. And, oh, and then they had, in Albertsons, they had this chicken that was buy one, get 2 free. And it was already seasoned. Still add some more seasoning to it, but we're going to see. All for some recipe. So the first thing I think I'm going to do is go ahead and do my bacon. I'm going to go ahead and put my bacon on, cook my breakfast sausage, so I can at least get that done. And then I'll be able to go ahead and put the muffins on and put them in the oven. So Thursday, Friday. Thursday, Friday. So I did 2, 4, 5, 7. So I'm just going to do 8 pieces of bacon. Put them on in the oven. We're going to see how that goes. sausage on. This is trash. Because I'm not exactly sure. I know she did that. I'm going to have to chop up my vegetables for sure. I don't have to do the spinach until all my meat is done, so I'm not worried about that. I'm going to go ahead and put these in. So put those in on 6 minutes. Of the pan, and we just want to cook it, you know, get all the water out, she says, basically. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah, I was being lazy. So I'm just gonna go in, chop everything up, rinse it all off real good, and yeah, we're gonna call that a day. Yeah. Hey, so I just did a few, and just like that, my vegetables all chopped up. So I'm happy about that. Like I said, I only use a little bit of the red. So, yeah. So, I think I need that on the back. Let me give my cauliflower a little stir. Right. I'm going to take that off and get me a pan out for the chicken. So, I'm thinking, let me look at the packs of chicken I got. I'm thinking I'm gonna do 2, and if there's some left over, then baby can just use it for a side. Oh yeah, I turned that off. I meant to bring the ground meat. So we got the pack of ground meat. I'm gonna go ahead and do my ground meat. So it's going to save you a little bit of time. However, I'm still going to add a little bit more seasoning to the chicken. We're going to pray about it. I normally don't get already seasoned chicken because I don't know if they washed it or not, but I'm being lazy. But if I get sick, y'all know why. Y'all gonna know why. Because normally I don't get none of this. But again, I'm being lazy. I'm being lazy, y'all. I'm going to add a little bit of onion powder. And like she said, you just season the chicken to your liking. So I'm going to add a little onion powder. Some garlic powder. I guess I should leave these out for the ground meat. And then I'm going to add some black pepper. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Get it all massaged up in there really good. Flip it over. Like I said, we're going to pray. We're going to pray I don't get sick, y'all. Because let me tell you, I always wash my chicken. But like I said, I just wanted to find something that's going to be quick. And I saw those. And I'm like, Sherry, I hope you don't regret it. I hope you don't regret it. We shall see. We shall see. And I'm going to cover it with foil and put it in the oven. So if you don't have one of these, you should get you one of these. I got it off the TikTok shop, but I think you can get it in Walmart or something like that to help with in like ground meat or sausage or something that you want to chop up real fine. So the recipe calls for cauliflower rice because it is a low carb recipe. You could probably definitely switch it out with white rice or a different rice. But if you are not a cauliflower rice fan and not really into rice dishes, then this probably would not be something you would want to make. And another thing, I have a very bad habit about leaving the refrigerator open. I'll go in there to get something out, and for whatever reason, I will not close the refrigerator. That's when I'm cooking, not, any other time when I'm just getting something out to eat or drink. But when I'm cooking, for whatever reason, when I go in there to get butter or anything out the refrigerator or even the cabinet, as you can see, I will not close it. I don't know what. I don't know. It's a habit I've had since we've been in this house. I have no idea, y'all, because I know it's probably y'all probably like, why won't she close the refrigerator? I have no idea, y'all. I have no idea. And for the final prep, I'm going to go ahead and do my vegetables for my breakfast muffins. I'm so tired, y'all. Trying to cook 2 meals and a breakfast is a lot. But I'm getting done. I'm getting done.
So when what's called get off work, she come home, do her routine, go over there and see about ain't down, and make sure ain't down it's good. Take care.
I am feeling so accomplished this week. I meal prepped for the week, and now I am finally getting around to cleaning all of my brushes. And this new product that I found is the truth. Most of the other cleaning products, you clean your brushes, you do have to let them dry, but with this product, you can clean them and immediately go ahead and use them for application. So this here is something I'm definitely going to be repurchasing again. But because I had so many dirty brushes, I actually used a full bottle. So y'all, please do as I say, don't do as I do. Clean your brushes. One of the reasons why I don't have too many breakouts is because I always clean my brushes when I'm not being lazy, and I don't sleep in my makeup. So please, please, please make sure you cleaning your brushes. All right. Again, do as I say, not as I do. And I just wanted to show you how effective this cleaner is. You see how dirty that brush is? You just dip it into solution, swirl it around, swirl it around. Look at all that build up makeup in that brush. I mean, this cleaner is the truth. And I'm telling you, when I got through and I just went over with a paper towel, now look how white it is, that brush is. And you could go right in and start using your brushes without having to worry about them drying.
First of all, you be having your shit together when you say something in the meetings. And second of all, you do your work.
Oh, we got our plan. We gonna stick to the plan. We'll keep putting that money, stacking our money for travel. And hey, if we can't go right off, we know we still building our nest egg for that day when we are going. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's moving or just we gone. We on a ship every week, or we can't leave a country per se. Hell, we can be on the ship. Still have some peace. That's how I look at it. Even if it's not safe to necessarily fly out of the country, but we can still take cruises, hey, I'm still good with that.
At the next light, turn left.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I don't like this. That's too close. Yeah, hold on, babe. Let me scoop my ass. Oh. Because I hit my dough. Hold on, babe. Put my earpiece in my ear. Somewhere. Wherever it is. This life of being a content. He laughing. Smells good. Smells delicious. He talking to me. I'm trying to listen to the lady telling me how to get here. I took the wrong exit. So pretty. Hi. Such a pretty scene. I love it. Thank you. Colorful, huh? Thank you.
So they say if you take the third one right here and you pull it up a little bit and you just gently wiggle it, pulls the poop out.
That's the most disgusting ass.
Your face is killing me.
That's a lot of work. And I'm trying to see the little bitty ass piece of meat she's about to pull out of him.
It's a little.
Alright guys, I am back home from my, I don't know if you call it lunch. I guess dinner. Yeah, dinner. Back home from my dinner with my work daughter Lexi. Hey Lexi, if you're watching. I had an amazing evening. I hope you did too. I look forward to our next one. But yeah, we went to Tejan. I keep saying I need to remember. Golly, y'all. Tejun, I believe, was the name of the restaurant. Tejan. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it here on the screen. Had a great time. I ended up getting the fish, as you if you didn't, I'm gonna put some pictures in here. Some fish and some of the things that she got, and as well, and some things that I tried. But I had an amazing time. It's always a good time with people that you love and care about. So I had a great time. I don't really have any other plans for the rest of the week. I'm not on Nana duty, so the grandbabies are gone with their daddy. And yeah, I don't think I have anything to do. Tomorrow is Saturday. My daughter is going to the concert. That was one of her Christmas gifts. I bought her 2 tickets to go see Cardi B. Okay, so her best friend is here from Del Rio, I believe. So they're going together. So yeah, so it'll probably just be me, mom, and babe hanging out tomorrow. I don't really have any plans. I've already meal prepped for next week as far as what I'm going to be eating on next week. Yeah, I don't. But yeah, this is retired life. It's not a lot going on. I'm going out with my friends, hopefully more often. We finally scheduled a game night, the family game night, but it's not till May. So just trying to be more I don't know, do more. Because I'm a homebody. I am a homebody. Look, I ran those streets when I was young. But now I'm a homebody. I love being home. If I never have to go outside, I wouldn't. But it's always a great time with friends and family and all that. So I definitely want to do more of that moving forward because life is short. It definitely is. We are getting up out of here and you never know when. So if you're not doing it, let's start with 2026 and do better with spending more quality time with family and friends. It's just important because people are getting up out of here. We just lost another former postal worker. I think that's 2 in 1 week, I want to say. So yeah, you never know. I mean, I retired and I hope I get to enjoy many years of my retirement, but you just never ever know. So God blesses you to wake up every day. Make the most of it. You don't have to do something all the time, but try to spend some quality time with the people that you say you love and care about. Once a month, once every 2 months. Let's do better in 2026. It's a lot going on in this world and a lot that's beyond our control. The powers that be are making all the decisions and they affect us, whether bad or good, depending on what you believe and, what side of the aisle you on or whatever about some of the decisions they're making in this country. But it affects us all. So let's try to make the most out of each day that we are blessed with to see. It doesn't take a lot. You know what I'm saying? You can get together. You can make nachos. That's the cheapest thing you can make. You can make nachos, get some cheap soda, and sit around, play some dominoes, spades, whatever it is, some other games. There's lots of things that you can do. It doesn't have to cost a lot. You don't have to spend a lot of money to get with your family and friends and have a good time. Okay? So with that being said, if you're new here and you're not subscribed, I hope you consider subscribing to the channel. Like I said, I do a little bit of everything over here. I blog my life. I give you a little bit of the things that I do. I do makeup. I do wigs. I do it all. And it's all in fun. I'm just a old lady, an old broad that likes to play in makeup and play in wigs. We just have fun. And sometimes I come on here and I talk, but we have fun over here. And if that is your thing, subscribe. And if you like travel, my hubby and I have a travel channel. It's going to be linked in the description box. It's KD and Sherry, it's KD and Kammy's Adventure. And that link will be down below. And I'm hoping we get to travel a lot more. We do have like 3 cruises booked for this year. Hopefully nothing happens and we're not able to go, but I'm hoping we're still able to go. So, we're going to just, all we can do is pray about it and hope that it's okay. But hopefully next year we will be doing a lot more traveling abroad, if that is something we're going to be able to do. Like I said, we just praying and we taking it one day at a time, 1 week at a time, 1 month at a time. That's all we can do at this point in time. You still need to live your life. You still need to plan your life. You know what I'm saying? But, the man above, because I grew up in the church. I'm a Baptist girl. I believe he has all the power and nothing's going to happen that's not already supposed to happen. That's how I believe. It's already been written. So, we just, hey, I'm going to keep y'all in prayer. You keep me and mine in prayer. And we're going to get through this. We're going to get through this. By God's grace and mercy, we're going to get through this. All right. So if you are not doing well and you stop by just to look, welcome. And if I can say anything to be encouraging or to even just make you laugh or whatever, just to get away from your problems for 45 minutes, an hour, sometimes a little longer, because I get to being a little winded like now. Sometimes you just got to block out the world. Sometimes I turn off the YouTube, I turn off the news, I turn it all off, and I just sit with myself sometimes. Sometimes get a book and read, No need in worrying and stressing yourself. You can only control the things that you can control. That's it at the end of the day. Okay. So we're going to pray. We're going to continue to ask God for his blessings, his mercy, and for divine intervention. Whatever it is, we that's all we can do. That's the only thing that we are truly, truly in control of is ourselves, our emotions, and how we react to things. So we may not like the things that are happening. We may not agree. But that is why voting is important. You know, you make sure that someone is representing you and your thoughts, your ideology, whatever it is. Okay. But nonetheless, I'm not going to go on a tantrum and talking about the things because, why? Why? It's enough people doing that already. So, but anyway, so hopefully, you subscribe, hit the thumbs up if you liked my video, share my channel, share both of my channels with someone you think may enjoy them. Leave me a comment. I respond to all my comments. I definitely do. Hype my video up. Hit that hype button so YouTube will keep pushing my videos out. I really, really appreciate it. And until next time, Kammy loves you. Mwah.